to 14 million people, Tokyo is a must-see place in Japan. We visited the country in the spring of 2019 and present you with our top places to see in Tokyo.
Shinjuku-gyoen is a large public park located in the ward of Shinjuku. Please keep in mind that in Tokyo some, but not all parks require paying admission fees. In the case of Shinjuku-gyoen, it costs 200 yen per person in 2021.
Located in the ward of Shibuya, Meiji Jingo is a Shinto shrine built in 1926. The shrine is uniquely situated in the middle of a beautiful 170-acre evergreen forest.
Asakusa is most famous for Sensoji, which is the oldest Buddhist temple in all of Tokyo. Asakusa frequently hosts festivals, among which Sancha Matsuri is the most famous one. Asakusa retains the vibe of an older Tokyo, with traditional craft shops and street food stalls along Nakamiza Street that are relatively inexpensive.
It is very popular among tourists to rent kimonos for a day to walk around and take photos. We bought some gifts including teaware, sandals, and even used kimonos, which were real bargains.
One of the best places to check out cherry blossoms at night is by Nakamigura Station, with trees growing by the banks of the Migura River. Be aware that this spot is relatively small and attracts large crowds at season peak.
One of our favorite shrines in Tokyo is Heiya Shinto Shrine, located in the ward of Chiyoda. It is relatively small, but it has a tunnel of torii gates and a beautiful courtyard. When we were there, many Japanese families were attending a religious service. There was even a wedding.
There is no place like Shibuya Scrambling Crossing. With as many as 3,000 people crossing at a time, Shibuya Crossing is the busiest pedestrian crossing in the world. On a given day, 200,000 to 500,000 people can go through Shibuya Crossing. The Scramble Crossing is often featured in movies, such as Lost in Translation and The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
If you like street food, the Tsukiji Outer Market is the place to go. Opened in 1935, the Tsukiji Fish Market was the largest wholesale seafood market in the world.
The market used to be divided into inner and outer parts. The inner part was reserved for licensed wholesalers, while the outer market was the mixture of wholesale stores, restaurants, and retail shops selling groceries and seafood. While the inner wholesale market was transferred to a new location in 2018, the outer retail market is still there for tourists to enjoy delicious Japanese food.
If you would like to experience some aspects of kawaii culture in Japan, Takeshita Street in Harajuku is one of the best spots to go. The street is relatively narrow and short, so be prepared for crowds of people.
When we visited Tokyo, we stayed at an Airbnb within a 15-minute walk to the main Shinjuku station. At night, the streets of Shinjuku light up in an explosion of neon lights from signs and advertisement billboards.
Shinjuku is also famous for its narrow alleys packed with small traditional Japanese pubs called izakayas. Omoide Yokocho, or Memory Lane, is one of them, which evokes nostalgic 1940s post-war feelings. Here you can get a glass of mugi shochu with yakitori, which are barley vodka with skewered chicken.
Often called the Sleepless Town, Kabukicho is an entertainment and red light district in Shinjuku that is home to host and hostess clubs, love hotels, restaurants, and nightclubs.
Similar to Memory Lane, Golden Gai is another narrow alley in Kabukicho with a scrum of small Japanese izakaya pubs. Compared to Memory Lane, Golden Gai was much less crowded and quieter when we were there.
There are many more places to see in Tokyo. What is your favorite spot that you would like to visit in Tokyo? Please let us know in the comment section.
If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to see more travel videos about Japan and other exciting places in the future.